Hello everyone, welcome back to YouTube channel The Knowledge Library. In today's video, we are going to discuss some important MCQ questions on International Ozone Day. September 16 is designated as the International Day for the preservation of the ozone layer by the United Nations to protect the fragile shield of the ozone layer, which protects the planet Earth from the harmful ultraviolet radiations from the sun. Let us celebrate the International Ozone Day and spread awareness to save our environment with some important MCQs. So let us begin. The first question is, when is the International Ozone Day celebrated? Option A, September 16. Option B, April 22. Option C, June 5. Option D, December 10. The correct answer is option A, September 16. The next question is, what is the purpose of celebrating the International Ozone Day? Option A, to promote green energy. Option B, to raise awareness about the depletion of the ozone layer. Option C, to celebrate international peace. Option D, to focus on ocean conservation. The correct answer is option B, to raise awareness about the depletion of the ozone layer. The next question is, which gas forms the ozone layer in the atmosphere? Option A, oxygen O2. Option B, ozone O3. Option C, carbon dioxide. Option D, nitrogen N2. The correct answer is option B, ozone O3. The next question is, in which part of the Earth's atmosphere is the ozone layer primarily located? Option A, troposphere. Option B, stratosphere. Option C, mesosphere. Option D, thermosphere. The correct answer is option B, stratosphere. The next question is, which region of the ozone layer is most depleted, leading to the formation of the ozone hole? Option A, the Arctic. Option B, the Antarctic. Option C, the equator. Option D, the tropics. The correct answer is option B, the Antarctic. The next question is, what is the main cause of the ozone layer depletion? Option A, carbon dioxide emissions. Option B, chlorofluorocarbons. Option C, methane. Option D, sulfur dioxide. The correct answer is option B, chlorofluorocarbons or CFCs. The next question is, what is the primary function of the ozone layer? Option A, to maintain Earth's temperature. Option B, to absorb the ultraviolet radiation. Option C, to reflect sunlight. Option D, to produce oxygen. The correct answer is option B, to absorb ultraviolet radiation. The next question is, what type of ultraviolet radiation does the ozone layer mainly absorb? Option A, UVA. Option B, UVB. Option C, UVC. Option D, UVD. The correct answer is option B, UVB. The next question is, which international agreement was established to reduce the use of ozone-depleting substances? Option A, Kyoto Protocol. Option B, Paris Agreement. Option C, Montreal Protocol. Option D, Geneva Convention. The correct answer is option C, Montreal Protocol. The next question is, in which year was the Montreal Protocol signed? Option A, 1987. Option B, 1992. Option C, 2000. Option D 1982. The correct answer is option A 1987. The next question is, which harmful effect is directly linked to increased exposure to UV radiation due to ozone depletion? Option A skin cancer. Option B respiratory diseases. Option C heart diseases. Option D diabetes. The correct answer is option A skin cancer. The next question is, ozone depletion is known to cause damage to which of the following ecosystem? Option A coral reefs. Option B deserts. Option C rainforest. Option D wetlands. The correct answer is option A coral reefs. The next question is, ozone depletion primarily affects which layer of the human skin? Option A epidermis. Option B dermis. Option C hypodermis. Option D subcutaneous tissue. The correct answer is option A epidermis. The next question is, which of the following is not a result of ozone layer depletion? Option A increased UV radiation. Option B higher risk of cataracts. Option C lower oxygen levels. Option D reduced agricultural productivity. The correct answer is option C lower oxygen levels. The next question is, which type of plants are most vulnerable to damage from increased UV radiation? Option A sun-loving plants. Option B aquatic plants. Option C crop plants. Option D desert plants. The correct answer is option C crop plants. The next question is, how does ozone depletion affect marine life, especially plankton? Option A increased reproduction. Option B death due to higher UV exposure. Option C enhanced photosynthesis. Option D no impact. The correct answer is option B death due to higher UV exposure. The next question is, ozone depletion can lead to an increase in which type of human eye disease? Option A glaucoma. Option B cataracts. Option C night blindness. Option D astigmatism. The correct answer is option B cataracts. The next question is, how does ozone layer depletion contribute to climate change? Option A by increasing greenhouse gases. Option B by absorbing UV radiation. Option C by altering wind patterns. Option D it does not directly contribute to climate change. The correct answer is option D it does not directly contribute to the climate change. The next question is, which species are directly affected by ozone layer depletion in polar regions? Option A polar bears. Option B seals. Option C penguins. Option D krill and other marine organisms. The correct answer is option D krill and other marine organisms. The next question is, what is the main human activity that led to ozone depletion? Option A deforestation. Option B industrial emissions. Option C use of CFCs in refrigeration and aerosols. Option D fossil fuel burning. The correct answer is option C use of CFCs in refrigeration and aerosols. The next question is, which organization monitors the ozone layer globally? Option A World Health Organization. Option B, United Nations Environment Programme. Option C, World Meteorological Organization. Option D, International Atomic Energy Agency. The correct answer is option B, United Nations Environment Programme. The next question is, the Vienna Convention for the Protection of the Ozone Layer was adopted in which year? Option A, 1985. Option B, 1990. Option C, 1995. Option D, 2000. The correct answer is option A, 1985. The next question is, which of the following chemicals was banned under the Montreal Protocol? Option A, carbon dioxide. Option B, chlorofluorocarbons. Option C, methane. Option D, nitrous oxide. The correct answer is option B, chlorofluorocarbons. The next question is, which amendment to the Montreal Protocol aimed to phase out hydrofluorocarbons, which are greenhouse gases? Option A, Vienna Amendment. Option B, Kigali Amendment. Option C, London Amendment. Option D, Montreal Amendment. The correct answer is option B, Kigali Amendment. The next question is, when was the Kigali Amendment adopted? Option A, 2016. Option B, 2010. Option C, 2005. Option D, 2020. The correct answer is option A, 2016. The next question is, which is the primary organization that coordinates Ozone Day celebrations worldwide? Option A, World Health Organization. Option B, United Nations. Option C, Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change. Option D, United Nations Development Programme. The correct answer is option B, United Nations. The next question is, which of the following chemicals are not ozone depleting substances? Option A, hydrofluorocarbons. Option B, halogens. Option C, carbon tetrachloride. Option D, methyl bromide. The correct answer is option A, hydrofluorocarbons. The next question is, which region has shown the largest signs of recovery from ozone depletion? Option A, Antarctic. Option B, Arctic. Option C, Equatorial. Option D, Tropical. The correct answer is option A, Antarctic. The next question is, by which year is the ozone layer expected to recover to its 1980 levels if current trends continue? Option A, 2030. Option B, 2040. Option C, 2050. Option D, 2070. The correct answer is option C, 2050. The next question is, ozone is composed of how many oxygen atoms? Option A, 2. Option B, 3. Option C, 4. Option D, 1. The correct answer is option B, 3. The next question is, what is the chemical formula for ozone? Option A, O2. Option B, O3. Option C, CO2. Option D, H2O. The correct answer is option B, O3. The next question is, Ozone is produced naturally in the atmosphere through the interaction of oxygen molecules with what? Option A, nitrogen. Option B, carbon dioxide. Option C, ultraviolet light. Option D, water vapor. The correct answer is option C, ultraviolet light. The next question is, which wavelength of UV radiation is most harmful to living organism but is largely absorbed by the ozone layer? Option A, UVA. Option B, UVB. Option C, UVC. Option D, infrared. The correct answer is option C, UVC. The next question is, which greenhouse gas also contributes to ozone layer depletion? Option A, methane. Option B, nitrous oxide. Option C, carbon dioxide. Option D, water vapor. The correct answer is option B, nitrous oxide. The next question is, which of the following is the natural source of ozone in the atmosphere? Option A, lightning. Option B, volcanic eruption. Option C, animal respiration. Option D, ocean waves. The correct answer is option A, lightning. The next question is, what happens when chlorine atoms from CFCs react with ozone? Option A, ozone is broken down into oxygen molecules. Option B, ozone is converted into nitrogen. Option C, ozone is converted into methane. Option D, ozone was stabilized. The correct answer is option A, ozone is broken down into oxygen molecules. The next question is, which term describes the depletion of the ozone layer over the polar regions? Option A, global warming. Option B, ozone hole. Option C, acid rain. Option D, greenhouse effect. The correct answer is option B, ozone hole. The next question is, how does the ozone layer protect life on Earth? Option A, by reflecting solar energy. Option B, absorbing ultraviolet radiation. Option C, by trapping heat. Option D, by producing oxygen. The correct answer is option B, by absorbing ultraviolet radiation. The next question is, what is the Dobson unit? Option A, a measure of carbon dioxide concentration. Option B, a measure of the thickness of ozone layer. Option C, a measure of greenhouse gas emissions. Option D, a measure of global warming potential. The correct answer is option B, a measure of the thickness of the ozone layer. The next question is, which region experienced the most significant ozone depletion in the early 21st century? Option A, North America. Option B, Europe. Option C, Antarctica. Option D, Asia. The correct answer is option C, Antarctica. The next question is, how much of the ozone layer is typically depleted during the Antarctic spring? Option A, 10%. Option B, 30%. Option C, 50%. Option D, 70%. The correct answer is option D, 70%. The next question is, what is the primary human activity that contributes to the release of CFCs? Option A, refrigeration and air conditioning. Option B, fossil fuel combustion. Option C, agricultural practices. Option D, logging. The correct answer is option A, refrigeration and air conditioning. The next question is, which of the following products were historically a major source of CFCs? Option A, spray cans. Option B, cement. Option C, plastic bags. Option D, metal products. The correct answer is option A, spray cans. The next question is, which harmful radiation is mostly blocked by the ozone layer? Option A, X-rays. Option B, gamma rays. Option C, UVB and UVC radiation. Option D, visible light. The correct answer is option C, UVB and UVC radiation. The next question is, which major industry was first to transition away from CFCs following the Montreal Protocol? Option A, agriculture. Option B, refrigeration and air conditioning. Option C, automotive industry. Option D, textile industry. The correct answer is option B, refrigeration and air conditioning. The next question is, which country recorded the fastest recovery of its ozone layer due to CFC phase out? Option A, United States. Option B, Australia. Option C, New Zealand. Option D, China. The correct answer is option B, Australia. The next question is, how does ozone layer depletion influence global agriculture? Option A, by reducing crop yields due to UV exposure. Option B, by increasing rainfall. Option C, by enhancing photosynthesis. Or option D, no effect. The correct answer is option A, by reducing crop yields due to UV exposure. The next question is, which year was declared the year of the ozone layer by the UN? Option 1994. Option B, 1998. Option C, 2000. Option D, 1987. The correct answer is option A, 1994. The next question is, which UV radiation has the greatest impact on living organism? Option A, UVA. Option B, UVB. Option C, UVC. Option D, infrared. The correct answer is option B, UVB. The next question is, what is the status of the ozone layer in 2024? Option A, fully recovered. Option B, still in decline. Option C, in slow recovery. Option D, severely damaged. The correct answer is option C, in slow recovery. The next question is, which global environmental goal is connected to the protection of the ozone layer? Option A, Sustainable Development Goal. Option B, Sustainable Development Goal 14. Option C, Sustainable Development Goal 7. Option D, Sustainable Development Goal 2. The correct answer is option A, Sustainable Development Goal 13. The next question is, which sector is increasingly use alternatives to ozone depleting substances? Option A, agriculture. Option B, construction. Option C, healthcare. Option D, refrigeration and air conditioning. The correct answer is option D, refrigeration and air conditioning. The next question is, what are hydrofluorocarbons primarily used for? Option A, building construction. Option B, as an alternative to CFCs in cooling system. Option C, transportation fuel. Option D, electricity generation. The correct answer is option B, as an alternative to CFCs in cooling system. The next question is, which international day was established to mark the signing of the Montreal Protocol? Option A, World Environment Day. Option B, International Day for the Preservation of the Ozone Layer. Option C, Earth Day. Option D, World Water Day. The correct answer is option B, International Day for the Preservation of the Ozone Layer. The next question is, which harmful substances were phased out by the Kigali Amendment? Option A, HFCs. Option B, CFCs. Option C, carbon dioxide. Option D, methane. The correct answer is option A, HFCs. The next question is, which year was the Kigali Amendment adopted? Option A, 2016. Option B, 2012. Option C, 2010. Option D, 2005. The correct answer is option A, 2016. The next question is, which country has been a leading example in ozone recovery by eliminating ozone-depleting substances? Option A, Australia. Option B, China. Option C, United States. Option D, India. The correct answer is option A, Australia. The next question is, which year is the ozone layer expected to recover fully if global regulations are followed? Option A, 2035. Option B, 2050. Option C, 2060. Option D, 2070. The correct answer is option B, 2050. Thank you for watching our videos. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe our YouTube channel for more such content.